Kiki's got a notebook sharp as a blade, sifting through the chaos where the stories fade, flipping pages fast like a hurricane, clues in the dark dancing in her brain. She's Kiki 2025 true crime, breaking it down one thread at a time. Cases gone cold but she's heating the line, coming in hot with the fresh new eyes. Photos on the wall connect like dots, maps and strings tie the tangled plots. Her mind's a puzzle where the truth unlocks. Every step forward, another TikTok. She sees what they miss, the cracks in disguise. She's got the angle, she's got the prize. She's Kiki 2025 true crime, breaking it down one thread at a time. Cases gone cold but she's heating the line, coming in hot with a fresh new eyes. Zoom in the frame, enhance the grain, pieces come together in a mental terrain. Voices in the silence, they call her name. Kiki's on the case, rewriting the game. Yeah. Kiki's got a notebook sharp as a blade, sifting through the chaos where the stories fade, flipping pages fast like a hurricane, clues in the dark dancing in her brain. She's Kiki 2025 true crime, breaking it down one thread at a time. Cases gone cold but she's heating the line, coming in hot with the fresh new eyes. Photos on the wall connect like dots, maps and strings tie the tangled plots. Her mind's a
Hey guys, how's everyone doing? Good to have y'all here. My computer is running very turtle slow today. I apologize for all that. But, we've got rainy weather, storms coming, and all that. So that's what's going on with that. When we have rain, it acts up. So, wanted to say hello to everybody. Let's scroll up. Hello, Memal. Thank you for being here, being a member. Thank you for being here, Brown Eyes, and being a mod. I greatly appreciate you. Thank you for being here, Dawn, and being a member, dear. Let's see here. Let's scroll down. Michelle, thank you for coming in, honey. Thank you for being here. Let's go down. Laura Arnold, Mama Dukes, thank you for being here, dear. Teresa Stott, thank you for being here, being a member. Nanette, thank you for being here. Hey, Paige Turner, thank you for being here and being a mod. Let's go down. Okay, everybody's here. I know you guys have probably been wondering where I've been. I apologize. Life has been very busy. Is I'm out here? Hey, I'm out if you're here. My husband has had a revival this week, and so we've been traveling a few hours back and forth from revival, and it's kicked my tail for 3 or 4 days. So, but it was really good. But good to have y'all here. Glad that you're here. I've been studying things, though, guys, while I've not been live. So if I go missing for a little while, you'll know that I'm working on cases. I'm still keeping things going behind the scenes, okay, even though y'all may not see it. But I greatly appreciate everyone that's here, everyone that's still members, and I hope to pray that I won't be missing for that much longer, that we can get into a rhythm. I've been saying that since I started, but hopefully, we will. So let's go over our Fair Use Act. Hope everyone's doing good today. I do want to mention one of our members, Daniel. His sister did have baby twins. He did email me. Thank you, Brown Eyes, for reminding me. Hello, Stephanie. Thank you for being here, hon. Being a member. Hey, DJ. I want you guys to, and Laura, hello. I want you to say a prayer for DJ's sister and those babies. They were born early, from my understanding, 23 weeks, and they're in NICU. So we need to say prayers for those precious twins. And I'll remember that, DJ. You're welcome, dear. You're welcome. Anybody that needs prayer, it's open on my channel. If you want, to request prayer for anybody, just let me know, guys. I'm always open to prayer. We all need it, right? Okay, let's read the Fair Use Act. At times, this channel may make use of copyrighted material in accordance with the Fair Use Act. The Fair Use Act is a doctrine in the United States copyright law that allows limited use of copyrighted material without requiring permission from the rights holders under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, which states allowance is made for fair use of copyrighted material for the purposes of commentary, criticism, news reporting, research, education, teaching, and or scholarship. Okay? So also, anyone we talk about today, guys, in this live, everything is alleged and speculation. We do not know many facts at all, especially on this case. Please do not contact anyone or their jobs or anything mentioned today in this live. This channel is speculations, discussions, and opinions only, not facts. All right. I've been receiving some weird emails, a weird phone call, we'll say that, since I've been out. Okay. But we're going to keep on going because they don't scare me. Anyways. Okay. So several things I want to cover. One thing is I'm going to be on vacation in a few weeks. So during those few weeks, there's going to be a trial going on. Okay. There is a trial going on for Gary Wayne Sutton. It's not the trial for him to be guilty or innocent. He's the inmate that's on death row for, I think, 33 years now. Okay. And he claims he's innocent. He could have took a plea deal and pled guilty, but he said he's not guilty. So therefore, he is not pleading guilty. So he is on death row. He does have an execution date of December 3rd. But while I'm gone, I was going to actually travel and go to the courthouse and stuff, and they're not allowed filming inside. But I am going to try to reach out to someone that's local to try to cover that for me, or maybe even while I'm on vacation, talk with Carolyn and see, because Gary will be there. It is actually to see what the results were of his testing of the abuse and things that he got before he turned the age of 18, and his mental stability, if he has a disability or something like that. So we will not know if Governor Bill Lee will give him a retrial by himself until 2 weeks prior to his execution date. Okay. So that's one case we're going to cover. Secondly, we're going to stay on Summers. Thank you, Dawn. Thank you. It's very rare we get a vacation, usually once a year. But yeah, I hope to. I hate traveling because I'm a stay-at-home body. But anyways, okay. So let's get going on Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers again. Okay, guys. I've been watching Mob Crew on replay and different ones on replay. Just haven't been on very much. But I'm going to play this video for the ones that do not know much about Sebastian's case. So that way we can have a little understanding. Then we're going to go over the cars. Okay? Here we go. This is Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, a boy who went missing from Hendersonville, Tennessee, February 25th, 2024. There's been multiple news sources say he left his home. Another says he was seen last on Long Hollow Pike. One says Beach Creek area, and so forth. In my opinion, this case has been very botched from the very beginning. His mother, Katie, was the last one to see him and be with him, and states that he walked out of his house barefoot. His stepdad was allegedly 3 hours away in Memphis working. It's been said he had on a black hoodie, one said black shirt, one said shirt with character on the front, and black pants or black pants with white stripes on the side. They're also alleged he was seen on camera at home taking out the garbage, but his father, Seth Rogers, said that the video was too dark and too grainy for him to tell if it was Sebastian. The last known proof of life footage was from Texas Roadhouse, where Sebastian was seen on camera walking with his mother to the car. In my opinion, there's many strange characters at Texas Roadhouse. Allegedly, to me, it looks like the players are on FaceTime call, not a still picture. When Katie and Sebastian leave, with someone in the parking lot allegedly filming Sebastian so that others could know when to leave, what he was wearing, and what he looked like, in my opinion. This is Kiki 2025 True Crime. Let's get started and let's get on this case. Keep it going. Keep his name out there, guys. Let's solve this case. Okay, that's a little rundown about Sebastian. Hey, Linda and Seclusion Works. Thank you for being here. What's going on? We are going to go over certain things. I have one of my latest video pulled up. Okay, you guys remember the car that was on Kellen, allegedly, the night that Sebastian went missing. I don't remember the timeline, but it went up and it turned around on Kellen and came back down, and the PI said that they knew who the car was. It's all accounted for. It was an Uber. Then it wasn't an Uber and all this bull. All right, in my opinion. So, watch this. Let's watch this real quick. And I don't have to give myself credit because this is my video. I was also watching Pascal's, video of interviewing Seth at the beginning, and he was interviewing about the lights video and all that, and where Seth was allegedly told that it was a trash truck, the 3 a.m. lights, right? So let's go over this in the Pascal's video, and I'm going to show you the original video if I can find it. I didn't pull it up, but you'll see it right here in the video, okay? You can see a silver car going behind Seth. Now, whether it's the one that stole the CPS reports, I don't know. I want to know whose car that was, because he was talking to a certain person at that time and told them bye. And then it's a few seconds later during that video that you see the silver car. Could have been just a random car. But in my opinion, it was somebody that deceived Seth, in my opinion. Okay? And that's all my opinion. But here we go. Watch closely. Let's see if I can slow it down a bit, because I want you to see that car going slow. Okay. Here we go. Let's play this. Here we go. Watch closely, guys. That was a still picture I got of the video, okay? So we see a silver sedan.
And saw it with TBI. The nighttime stuff, the flashlight, the stuff that looked like fireflies, for crying out loud, and the black abyss. Was that the full picture, or was that a cropped video?
That was like a 3x5 of a full TV screen.
See the car, guys.
Really?
Yes.
So, okay, so
Thank you, Brown Eyes. I chat GPT'd this. And I said, the car in the background, what does that car appear to be? It says it appears to be a silver compact sedan. The shape mostly closely resembles a Hyundai Elantra or possibly a Honda Civic. Based on the side profile, rear light shape, and roofline, I'd lean more towards a Hyundai Elantra. I told ChatGPT to put the car together for me according to the front and the back. And this is what ChatGPT put together. And then we have the silver sedan, okay, that drove by, okay, on Kellen. And I asked ChatGPT, and it's not always correct, I will say that, but I asked, could this be the same car? Okay. Says it also has a smooth sloping roof line, small triangular rear sized window, compact body size, taillight position and shape, standard 5-spoke wheel style, common on Elantras. The image is motion blurred, so I can't identify it with certainty, but likely is one of these compact sedans rather than a larger car. Honda Accord for a similar era. Key details visible now: long sweeping roof line, elongated rear tail light shape, 4-door sedan body, silver paint, standard alloy wheels. This is a car that was behind Seth in the video. So I just wanted opinions of what you guys thought about that, and tell me if it looked similar. In my opinion, it does look similar. Okay, that's my opinion. Let's see what you guys are saying. Hi, Cinderella. Hello, honey. But that's really close, you know, and I've been doing some research and calling some people also. And there was a certain someone that actually drove, allegedly, a Hyundai Elantra. That's what I was wondering, Laura. I am actually going to email Seth and see. But yes, it does look very similar. And I'm going to email to Seth and to, I've already sent it to Mob Crew. Hey, Leslie, keeping it real. Okay, guys, I want to go over the Texas Roadhouse too. Okay, because this one video that I found that was from Carrie Reviews, okay, has what looks like to me, the video that Mob Crew is talking about, where he found that this SUV stood out in the parking lot, behind Texas Roadhouse to him with the lights and everything. It looks like Green Hoodie allegedly goes to it and they take off or what have you. If you pay attention, right after Katie and Sebastian go in, thank you, Nanette. Right after Sebastian and Katie go into Texas Roadhouse, there is an SUV. It isn't a Jeep. So, if that one's a Jeep, I'm not trying to discredit anybody, but they kind of look similar to me also. And I want your guys' opinions, okay? That's why we're here, to work together, to not discredit anybody's opinions. You don't have to agree with me all the time, right? So let's see. Let's see here. First, we're going to play the video. And I'm going to turn, I don't know if I can turn the volume down or not. Let's see. Let's see if I can mute it, because she plays some music on it. Let's see. I'm trying to pause it, guys. I'm going to mute it. Let's pause. Okay. Let's pull this up. Takes me some getting into rhythm. Hey, Dan. Thanks for coming in, dear. Let's see. Okay. This is Carrie Reviews. Okay. And we're going to watch her video. She's stating that Sebastian got out and walked away or whatever. I think, just like Mob Crew does, that it is Green Hoodie coming back. But Carrie Reviews footage is from, if you see in this corner, Official Dog the Bounty Hunter. You cannot find this footage anywhere no more, guys. So let's watch. And this is where you're going to see the car that Mob Crew talks about, the SUV, which he says is a Jeep. Right here, the dark colored SUV. And then we'll play the video fully so where you can see what I think may be the same SUV coming through the parking lot. Maybe not, but we'll see. There's Green Hoodie going in behind the bushes. See if I can make this any bigger without clicking buttons. Okay. Let's see here. There's Green Hoodie allegedly walking the fence line, like Mob Crew says. Okay. The lights going on. The white car coming by. Another white car coming by. Let's slow it down. Let's slow this one down too. Let's see here. Playback speed normal. Been doing a lot of looking and a lot of studying on different cases too, guys. We got a lot coming up. Here we go. Do it at 50%. I'm going to try to pause when that car comes. And we're going to do comparisons. Now they're seeing another person, but that Chris says it's Green Hoodie coming back. Okay. And Chris is very good at video footage and what he does, I think. Not to discredit this lady because it was early on in the investigation, right? And I think she done very good by getting what she got. Okay. There's the dark SUV. Okay. And we've been over this 100 times. I'm going to see what you're saying. Hey, Peggy. Thank you for being here. So, okay, I want y'all to keep this SUV in mind. You see the SUV. Let's play it again. To me, it almost looks like it has a fin or an angle on the back of the roof. Now, I don't know if y'all think the same thing, but the top of the roof, to me, looks like it has some sort of pointed edge sticking out, like a small fin on the top. Okay. Let's fast forward this a bit because I want to concentrate on the car itself. I'm trying to work with this guy. There's a person walking back, which we think is Green Hoodie. That's my opinion too, because it looks like the same shirt to me. Y'all may think differently. But here comes the headlights. Here comes the car. There it is. See how it has a fin kind of that sticks out, I think, allegedly. Okay. So, did y'all see that? Okay. Got it on big screen, can see more details in my opinion. Okay, Laura, you can tell me everybody tell me what you think. Don't be afraid to tell me what you think. Okay, let me see if I pull up the right video. We're going to watch this. Let's see here. Which one is it? I think it's this one, guys. And it's Gary Reviews again. But I want you all to see in the left-hand corner, okay? I want you guys to watch what SUVs go through the Texas Roadhouse parking lot. Okay? Hey, Lisa King, thanks for being here. So let's watch. I hope I'm not boring you guys to death. Watch in this bottom left-hand corner. Okay? They're paying attention to the other people up here, which I think is sus too. But let's watch the bottom left-hand corner. Let's move it slow. Let's do it slow. Because, guys, I think, in my opinion, it seems similar. May not be, but could be. Okay, so let me go back and make it bigger for y'all too. There we go. So we're paying attention to the bottom left-hand corner. Okay, behind that white car. Okay, is that it? I don't think that's it. No, that's a dark truck. Can't see chat right now, guys. Sorry. But I want to pay attention to these cars that come through here. And I know we've analyzed a lot of vehicles. But there's an SUV that kind of drew my attention that came through here. And I think that's a dark car. Nope, that's the SUV. Okay, you see a dark SUV right there. Looks like it may have black wheels instead of chrome wheels. Okay, do you see the pointed? Put a 1 in chat if you see the pointed angle at the top of the roof at the back end of the vehicle. Hey, Kimberly, thanks for coming in. Put a 1 in chat if you see the pointed angle. 2 in chat if you don't see it. And then tell me what you guys think. Do you think this could be a match to that SUV? And you can put yes or no. I'm just curious. Okay, y'all see the angle. So I'm just curious. Is this the SUV? And I think it even turns around, goes a different direction. We're going to continue watching this. Thank you guys for your response. We're going to go back and watch. Let's rewind a little. Let's watch it come back through, and then it turns around and goes back. Maybe, in my opinion, Stephanie says, maybe hard to tell. Yeah, Paige. I know, because it's so dark. I'd like to see Mob Crew's opinion on this. But there you go. It does kind of favor a Jeep in the front end, guys. It favors a Jeep. Wish I could. Let's see if I can zoom in. See if I go hitting buttons. Now, if I hit buttons, y'all are going to get mad at me. Okay, let's see here. Can you zoom? I don't know if I can zoom or not. Let's see. Let's see if I can grab and zoom. No, that just sped things up. Okay. So let's watch it go back through the parking lot again. I think it's a hardtop Jeep Wrangler, newer year, just me. Could it be a Land Rover? I'm not sure. It almost looks like a Jeep on the front end of that SUV. And it's pointed. Let's watch and see the back end of it because it comes back through. And that's what drew my attention to it because it's coming back through a second time. Let's see if I can. I don't want to fast forward, but we're going to speed it back up to normal speed so that way I'm not boring you guys to death. But let's see. It comes back through at some point. We'll continue playing. I think it's right here. Black truck. Silver SUV. That looks like a Volvo to me. There goes motorcycles, which I've not ever seen. In that alleyway back there behind the buildings. 2 motorcycles. There's a red vehicle that stops right there. I wondered about that. That's odd. Okay, that was KP right there. Pulling in. Got the black truck again going that direction, which they could be just finding a parking space. White truck. Let's watch together, guys. I like going over the footage together so that way if there's anything that you guys see, you can tell me and we can talk, right? BMW 5 Series, Land Rover or square in the front, also Grand Cherokee, possibly Linda. Possibly. So let's see. I thought the SUV went back through. Sebastian's getting out of the car. Trying to fast forward, but not miss anything. Okay. Here comes a car to park. Okay, there's the, look like a Volvo or something similar. Nissan maybe. That's the second time. Is that the second time they come through? There's a red car, but I can't remove the other. Okay, so here's what's happening inside and outside. If I'm not mistaken, the SUV goes through again. Let's rewind that. I may have just missed it. There's the white car. There's a car. I know we've went over this 100 times, but I don't want to miss anything. I swear to you, I almost think that the SUV came through twice. Let's see. Sorry, guys. I'll come back to chat here in a minute. There's a black truck. Lots of traffic. Little black car. Okay, maybe not. But that SUV, let's go back, stood out to me for a reason. Right here. So I have questions. That does look like a Grand Cherokee, the newer ones, doesn't it? Okay. Why is it parked in the handicapped? They do have that little overhang in the back. I think the color is a dark olive. Kiki, I have a pic of a Grand Cherokee. Okay, Linda, you can send that to me, honey. I've just been trying to study this because if that's the same SUV that's going to the back, then this is a better view, right? And we can most likely figure out what it is from this picture, this angle, than opposed in the dark, right? Okay, so I'm going to click out of this and we're going to look. We're going to watch this possible timeline from Carrie Reviews. Okay. Because I want to read some of the things that she is saying. And I'm going over this, guys, when I'm going over it with you. I'm not been through the whole thing. So, because I've been so caught up. I have been studying a lot with Summer and the guy, Gary, that's on death row. And we're going to have a special person on to talk about, it's probably next week. I got to get in touch with him and reach out, but talk about what we can do to protect our kids better in Tennessee because of everything going on in Tennessee. Y'all see my video. Linda, it is Kiki True Crime 77@gmail.com, hun. But we'll be having a special guest on, actually 2 special guests. I have a friend that I met that is a special ed teacher. She's going to explain us some things about autism and what she thinks about Sebastian and what could have possibly happened. Then I have a law enforcement person that's pretty high up, that's well known in Tennessee, that I want to know what we can do to change these laws about SA. Hey, Miss Sharon, thank you for being here, dear. Change the laws to get stricter laws on these people in Tennessee that just think they can do anything to kids and get a slap on the wrist and go about their merry way. I'm sick of it. I'm really sick of that because the video that I posted, guys, yesterday, I think it was, that says protect our kids, literally are people, and, I am a church person and I'm a Christian, that, no, ifs, ands, or buts about it. But it's people like the people I posted that make a bad name and give Christians a bad rep. Okay? Because they're going in these churches and doing harmful things, and that makes people not want to go to church, right? And I'm not here to preach, but that's what happens, and it makes me sick. It makes me sick for the ones that nobody's perfect, but we're normal people. You know what I'm saying? But no, you don't go out here hurting babies, hurting these kids. It's sick. sick and twisted in my head. So let's look at the possible timeline. And I may not agree with everything that Carrie Reviews is saying here, but I'm going to read this and see what she thought first at the beginning of this case. Okay. So she says, I think KP, and this is Carrie Reviews, and the guy wearing a yellow jacket did some kind of exchange, possible cell phone exchange, when they both exited the Texas Roadhouse door. That phone possibly had instructions. Also, the man wearing the yellow jacket is trying to retrieve something from the workers, while also being careful not to leave any prints, maybe something that was left behind that Sebastian had put in his pocket before getting out of the car. You can clearly see in Dog Nation video, Sebastian was putting something in his pocket while he was halfway out of the car, and he left it on the seat before getting food as soon as he sat down in the restaurant. He was searching his right pocket in the restaurant and then maybe realizes it's not in that one. It was in his left pocket and slips it out with his left hand. Then KP throws the menu on the table. I've never noticed this. Never noticed this. I think we need to be looking. Makes me angry that their position in the community to hurt kids. I agree, Teresa. It's ridiculous. And it's sickening. Here we go. Let's see what else she says. I've never paid attention to Sebastian getting anything in his pocket. That's interesting. Now we're going to have to watch it over, right? Okay, let's see. This is okay. She says, the green hoodie person looks to be a distraction for now to take away from what's really going on with the guy in the yellow jacket. Green hoodie is just hanging out, waiting till KP comes out, but then has a big job to do after Katie leaves and after the guy with the yellow jacket retrieves what he is asking for. At first, the guy wearing a yellow jacket goes to pick up window, and you can see him looking at a phone, and the phone, it looks like he's looking at a picture. Well, I played the video, and with it, everybody thought it was a picture, right? But if you look, you can actually see Sebastian, in my opinion, walking and turning his head. I think it's a FaceTime video, guys. I do. I can't get that on my head. Like somebody was FaceTiming. I think all these characters were allegedly FaceTiming each other to know when to do what. Moments later, the worker comes out and he hands him something black. He quickly puts it in his right pocket, but he doesn't leave just yet. The worker goes back inside and moments later comes out again and hands him something else. Then he leaves. The door is kind of in the way, but if you pay attention and watch it in slow motion, you can clearly see what's going on. This guy's even looking directly at the camera. I'm going to click back over and see what you guys are saying real quick. Have you ever read this or seen this one? Kiki has sent a photo that shows it side view. Thank you, Linda. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Sharon, for liking number 32. Yay. Okay. And one day, too, guys, when I get a chance, Brooks from Crime Line and Lies wanted me to come on panel the other day. But I just gotten up and gotten things going, and things were loud around here. I will be going up on panel with her one day, just to let y'all know. So we got a lot of stuff happening, okay? And that'll be about Summer Wells. But let's see. I'm going to fast forward, see what else she thinks about the Texas Roadhouse. This is Carrie Review's thoughts and opinions. Okay, let's see. She says, it's time for the exchange. Green hoodie person walks behind the bushes. Then toward the top left of the screen, you can see some lights that quickly turn on and then off. I believe so that green hoodie person knows which car to walk to. And Green Hoodie leaves the frame, and moments later, I believe Sebastian enters the frame. But I think it's Green Hoodie enters the frame again from where Green Hoodie exited the frame. And whoever is still in the white truck, I really believe someone is still in the white truck, is instructing Sebastian to keep walking to the dark-colored SUV. See, right there is dark-colored SUV, but I don't think it was Sebastian. In my opinion, could have been. But it looks like Green Hoodie to me. Then moments later, you see all the lights on from inside the SUV, and it just takes off with Sebastian inside. Green Hoodie person goes back home with KP. This would give all of them the most time to do what they do to Sebastian. Time is everything. Interesting. See, I like seeing other people's thoughts on this. Let's see. Oh, Paige Turner, baby. You did not have to do that. Thank you so much. Let's play the Beaver. Let's play the Beaver. Thank you for your super chat, babe. Thank you, Angel Wings, for being here. I didn't know you snuck in, sister. Okay, here we go. Let's play the Beaver.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh. Thank you for becoming a member of my channel. Kiki 2025, true crime on this channel. You will see everything true crime, from podcast to cases to podcast. True crime. True crime. True crime. True crime. True crime.
And Paige, you just wanted to see the beaver shaking his tail, right? Oh, look at little Miss Sharon. Angel Wing says, Kiki, I said hello to you. I didn't sneak in. Sorry, Angel. Honey, thank you, honey. I'm sorry. I was reading that, and when I'm over there reading, then we can't we can't see the screen. But Little Miss Sharon, thank you for the gift and membership. Whoever received that membership, please thank Miss Sharon. We will play the beaver as soon as before we leave. Again, Miss Sharon, okay? Thank you so much. And I do have another thank you video, but for some reason I have not downloaded it because I'm so forgetful. Look here, Teresa is a member for 5 months, almost a half a year. Thank you, Teresa, baby. Thank you. Thank you, Angel Wings, for still being a member. We will play the beaver right after we finish right here. But guys, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. I'm not a big channel. I want to grow, and that's a way of growing. So back to this. You can see how he looks. Okay, we read that. Let's play more. You can hear my little bird squeaking in the background. We got a new little bird. My husband just had to get another one. Later, the people outside KP's with the flashlights, in my opinion, they are staging the scene to prepare for the canines and trying to mess with the cameras, getting rid of any evidence, etc. Maybe even dragging some of Sebastian's clothing around so it could have his scent. My opinion, there were also distractions at Texas Roadhouse restaurant just so nobody will see what's really going on. Alibis need to be looked at from the time KP arrived to Texas Roadhouse restaurant. And I've been watching Mob, and he last night or night before, whenever he was on, sorry guys, I'm forgetful, he had showed, the house next door did pick up something or someone, right? So, could they have been trying to leave Sebastian's scent? Could they? Possibly. Let's see. And those dogs were not scent specific, is what I was told. Let's see if she has anything else to say. She says Sebastian got into that dark SUV that drove away from Texas Roadhouse after the exchange seen in the Texas Roadhouse camera with green hoodie girl. They drove to CP that was about 3 hours away. Sebastian then arrives to wherever CP is at around 21:30. At that time, CP and KP had the 3-hour phone call until 2400 hours. This gives plenty of time for CP to do whatever he did with Sebastian. CP was able to still get to work on time. Everything that was happening in KP and CP's backyard was all a distraction, staging to make it look like an abduction of some sort. Everything that was happening at Texas Roadhouse was to make it look like Sebastian made it home with KP, but really it was green hoodie person that made it home with KP. Possibly. I've never read that. I think they were doing something in the cemetery. I still can't get that out of my head. So that is Carrie Review's reaction to these videos. Okay. And I'm back. I can see you guys. Look here. Look here. I see more green. Angel Wings. Member for 4 months. We are a family. Yes, we are, dear. We are family. I may not have the most exciting news, the breaking news, guys, but I'm trying, and I'm trying to dig as deep as I can dig. Okay? Look at Leslie keeping it real, becoming a new member. She renewed, she said. I want to thank all y'all. Look at you. Keep on going. Let's see. Let's play the Beaver song again to thank you guys.
Thank you for becoming a member of my channel. Kiki 2025, true crime on this channel. You will see everything true crime, from podcast to cases to podcast. True crime. True crime. True crime. True crime. True crime.
Hi, Miss Sandy, and yes, justice for Athena. I agree. Thank you for being here too, Sandy. But guys, that's all I have today. I'm going to, the things that we got going on is we're digging deeper into the case of Gary Wayne Sutton, which we've been on, but I've not been speaking on it. We're going to get 2 special guests up. One about the laws in Tennessee, how we can change them. Number 2, a special ed teacher. Okay, Dan, you can send me that question. Thank you, honey. But guys, yeah, let's just keep praying that things change in Sebastian's case, right? It's been, I don't want to be these one to go on and say, oh, we got breaking news and, we found something different. I have not found anything different except for what I'm showing you right now. I'm trying to compare the vehicles. Y'all do some work too. Let me know what you find, Laura says, thank you, Kiki and mods and everyone. Have a great night. Bruna said, great live, Kiki. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Kiki. Love you. Love you too, Leslie. We love you guys. Let's keep doing. Thank you for all you do. Kiki taking down the bunny trail with you. Teresa says, thank you, Kiki and friends. Have a lovely night. See you next time. And guys, you know, I just want to compare these vehicles and see who we may think it is. I think it may be a person of interest that's closer than we might think, right? That was being deceptive at the beginning. And that's my opinion. Whether they did anything, I don't know. But, you know, why are you driving through a subdivision? Why are you driving through a subdivision? Just keep that in mind. Okay? Thank you, guys. Love you. Have a great night. Hopefully, I'll be back on tomorrow. This weekend is Mother's Day weekend. To all the mothers, if I don't get to tell you, which I should, happy Mother's Day. If you have your mother around, spend some time with her. If you are not a mother and always wanted to be a mother, just know you're somebody's mother, that God put you in that place, right? Nanette says, I'm having surgery tomorrow. Nanette will pray for you. Also, I believe Choo-Choo, one of my mods, was having surgery soon. I'm not sure if it's this week or next week, but pray for her also, guys. Keep everybody in your prayers. Also, I have little tidbits that I can speak on about Summer's case that, in my opinion, really, really, really needs to be looked into, okay? So that's going to be our next live, Summer Wells, okay? Love you guys. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms and the ones that wanted to be moms. I know for 5 years I tried to be a mom and couldn't, and it was boom, boom, boom. I had a lot of babies. But, you know, sometimes God chooses people to step in to be moms that can't actually carry a child. Doesn't make you not a mama, in my opinion. Love you guys. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.
"500 children in Tennessee. It's a mighty long way from you and me. 500 children, they're gone every month. I ain't never seen numbers like that. What could be going on? My goodness gracious, and we working hard to get you back home. Working hard to get you back home. Working hard to get you back home.